All right, y'all, we are live on this beautiful Thursday. I think it is this Thursday afternoon. Blessings to everybody in the name of Yeshua, Jesus the Messiah. I pray everyone is very blessed. Man, guys, it's been a crazy day for your boy Jason Casper. Been out running errands all day. Let me put on my spectacles here. Running errands all day. Almost didn't make it in time for the live stream, guys. Had to start the countdown when I was still en route, so that's why the countdown was a little bit longer, guys. So, man, Bitcoin has not been too bullish. Lately. Every time we've come down to a key support with some kind of bullish divergence, we've immediately been getting some kind of a bearish divergence, and the bounces have been very, very weak. You can see I'm currently in a little long trade right now. And I've taken a few long scalps today, guys. They've been real quick. You got to get in and out with these long scalps. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. God bless you guys. Shout out to good old Dave Digital. What is going on, Dave Digital? Shout out to Dave Harrison. Shout out to Dylan Waves. Shout out to Max W in the chat. Shout out to Christian Dion. What is going on, bro? Recommended has had the most boring day. DXY to close at the fib level. Let's see if that happens. Shout out to Chip Chocolate, man. What is going on, Chip Chocolate? Good to see you here, bro. Or I'm assuming you're a bro, to assume the gender. The DXY is relentless, says Crypto Carnage. Yeah, we're gonna be looking into this, guys. We're gonna be checking out this price action here. Let me just make sure that this stop loss is at the entry. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I'm gonna see if we can come back up to this resistance here. So here's the thing, guys. You know, we have been, wow, this is kind of sloppy looking here, huh? We've been trading basically ever since yesterday, right? When we came back up to retest that zone up here, this trend line, right? We have been slowly bleeding down. And there's a few areas that I think we need to be aware of to the downside right now to potentially find support, because here's the thing. I still, although there is a chance that the weekly high could be in, I still think that if we don't lose certain zones, it could still be bullish. So if we zoom out here on the 4-hour time frame, we can see that there's still a chance, guys. There's still a chance that, you know, if we come down to some of these zones, like right here, this major support resistance flip around 2222, that we could get some pretty juicy bullish divs on the 4-hour time frame. If we get a move down here, like this, with the bullish divergences, with the uneven butt cheek pattern printing on the 4-hour time frame, right, where we've got that nice juicy left cheek. Pop it with a little needle and squeeze out the juice. So dang juicy. That skinny right cheek, very, very powerful for giving us a move to the upside. That's where the money is. If we take a look at our waitress at the diner, smoking her cigarette, the money is in the right hand butt cheek where the juice is not, right? So that is just basically what I'm looking at, but locally we also do have some levels to be aware of, because we are trading in a local range, as we can see here on the 1-hour time frame. And I apologize for the sloppy charts, guys, but the thing is, we might actually be able to take some trades during this stream. So right now, the next zone of support is actually going to be right in this green box, because we have the value area low of the range, this white line at 23,048. We have a daily level right here at 23,134, which is looking pretty dang juicy. And then we also have a potential CDW of this low right here. So there's 3 potential long trades that I'm actually looking to take here, okay, if the long trade that I'm in right now gets stopped out at the entry, okay. The reason why I took a long from here, guys, is because we came down to the Fibonacci golden pocket. As you can see, we came down to this fib from yesterday's low, actually, I'm sorry, from Tuesday's low. And when we came down to the golden pocket, we got bullish divergences on the chart here on the 12-minute time frame, as can be seen right here, right? And look at this, right? We've got the divergences coming through, and technically, like on the 12-minute time frame, we even have the money flow getting higher. And this is one of the setups that we were looking at this morning in the Casper Crew VIP Discord. And so, yeah, when we came up, we got our first bounce from the golden pocket. And then we came up and we tapped beautifully for a retest right here at the 786 fib level. And when we came down to the 786 fib level, you can see that if we're taking a look here on our 1 minute time frame, we can see ever so slight, but it's here. The divergences are coming in. If we go to the 3 minute time frame, we don't see divergences on the 3 minute time frame, but we definitely see money flow and trigger waves, which is what you would want to see on a retest of a 786 fib level. So I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling too bullish here, but when we come to a level like this, it can definitely make for a good scalp trade, right? So if we're taking profits early, we could definitely make for a decent scalp. Let's check out the order flow chart right now and kind of see what's happening real quick here, because this is also going to be important for making decisions about what to expect in the future. So we're not seeing any bearish CVD right now, which is important, but we were seeing bearish CVD all day. If we take a look here on coinlines.net, we can really see that every time we came down for one of these bounces, I mean, the bearish CVD was pretty relentless earlier this morning. Let's go to a 5 minute chart here. And yeah, I mean, it was pretty intense earlier this morning when we were making these lower highs, and CVD was just getting higher and higher, like this whole way down right here, pretty much. If we take a look here, we could see that pretty much this whole way down, the bigger players were pretty much looking to feast on those retail traders longing here. And it's not until actually recently that this bear CVD kind of goes away. And man, we even had more of it coming in around this zone as well. So we are bouncing from the 786. We know we are at a support. There's a chance we get a move up from here, but nonetheless, we do have to be cautious, because we know that we have very important areas of support just below us as well, right? We have important areas of support just below us as well, and so we're going to be looking at that. Now, I do have to say, this move to the downside that we've pretty much gotten since yesterday morning, it's very sloppy. There's no kind of good market structure here, right? This is the 1 hour time frame. This is nothing. Like, this is, what do I mean by this is nothing? I mean, this move to the downside so far, it's like there's a lot of liquidity that's been built up on the way down here, right? I'm pretty sure like a lot of people have been shorting this way down, and we've got stop losses above all these zones. So what that means is we could get a pretty intense squeeze to the upside, right? We could get a pretty intense squeeze to the upside if we start to bounce from one of these key supports. Shout out to Brock Landers. He says, hey Jay, is Bitcoin in a symmetrical triangle from 21 to 25? Yeah, let's check that out for a second. We will check that out. But if we do come down to like this box of support here, we could very easily squeeze up, right? We could very easily squeeze up. And if we come down even lower, right? Let's say that we take out these lows altogether, same exact deal. We could really squeeze up pretty quick from here. I wouldn't say that we should get overly bearish yet until we start to lose support on a very high time frame, right? That's kind of what I'm looking at here. Okay, so let's see if we hit this take profit right here on my Bitcoin long. Come on, baby. Come on. Let's hit this take profit here. And let's see if we can. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on. Just do it for me right now on the live stream. That's what I want. I want a live stream long. Take profit. Can we do it, you guys think? You guys think we can get that little move to the upside right here? Now, I'm still in the short from yesterday, guys. As you can see, I'm still in the short trade from yesterday. The one that I had open yesterday, and I've actually added to it even a little bit in case we like go straight to Dump City, because I did hit some nice take profits on it. And so my entry on it right now is a little bit, it's like, yeah, it's still pretty far away from my entry, guys. Let's just put it that way. All right. Are we not going to hit my take profit there? Dang. Well, dang. Well, dang. Are you serious? Come on. Really? You're not going to hit that take profit for me? All right, let's take a look at Bitcoin on a higher term time frame, and let's see, are we in some kind of a symmetrical triangle? And then we'll take a look at some other assets, because here's the thing, things are not looking too bullish, especially on like the S&P. Okay, so what are we looking at this symmetrical triangle from 21 to 25? Let's check it out. We'll go to the 8-hour time frame. Are we in a symmetrical triangle from $21,000 to $25,000? Oh, I see what you're saying. I mean, it is possible, right? Wow, I guess that's possible. It's very hard to say right now. I mean, and if we are, this is not a very nice looking one here. This is actually not a very nice looking symmetrical triangle. I don't like this. I actually don't like that at all. If that's what you're looking at, I wouldn't really be looking at that personally. No, I don't like to look at patterns like that. Yeah, but I do say that this, if we start to get a pump up from here, it would be very easy for us just to squeeze up and potentially even come back up into those old ranges. So if we take a look at this, this is really what we're looking at right here. These are going to be the key levels for Bitcoin that we really need to be paying attention to. Number one for me is going to be this area right down here. Right? If we put in a lower low, the value area low of this large range is going to be very important. Right? This is going to be key support. Also, if we take a look at this, right, we could see potentially right now that we are forming somewhat of a what you could call a rising wedge pattern, right? A rising wedge pattern. And if we take the measured move of this rising wedge, the breakdown of it, we can see it comes right into this zone here where we could be looking to hold some support. And also, if we do, let's say we start to squeeze up and we stop out all these shorts. If we look at the measured move of this breakout, we can see it's actually coming right to the value area high of this range, which is very important. Because if the high is in, we need to be looking at this zone right around the value area high for potentially shorting a lower high. So I think we have very nice confluences, and we can see that as the price is trading in this little wedge that we do have volume getting lower here. I'm going to go ahead and turn off Market Cipher B for a second, and let's just look at how the volume has gotten lower here as we are consolidating in this pattern. And what that typically means when volume is getting lower and lower and lower and lower, well, you know, first of all, that means that this is not a very strong uptrend right here. It's actually more likely than not that we're probably going to break down if price is getting higher and volume is getting lower. But another thing it means when volume slows down like that is it means we're going to get a big move, right? This thing is going to break. It's like a pressure cooker building up, and eventually this thing is going to break. And if we get that break to the downside, we know what level we're looking at to potentially find support. And if we get that break to the upside, we know what level we're looking at to potentially find resistance. And I'm still holding the swing trades. I'm still holding the swing long trade from 22,740 setup that was given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord a while ago now. And I'm also still holding the swing short trade from 25,300 around there. That was also the setup that was given in the Casper Crew VIP Discord as well, right? And so I'm holding these as my swing trades, and we are looking for scalp. I mean, I've just been kind of scalping this price action right now. Let's see, did we hit that take profit yet? No, not yet. Come on, Bitcoin. Come on, please. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Please, let's just hit the take profit. As we come over to the order flow chart, let's see if we have anything that needs to call to our attention. Okay, so we don't really have any kind of bearish CBD, but one thing we do have is, look at this, guys. We have 6.3 million longs that just opened up like right here. 6.3 million longs opening up right here. Okay, boom. Just hit that take profit. Man, whew. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Come on, Bitcoin. We pumping now, baby. We pumping right now. Come on. That's what I like to see. Whew! Exhilarating, man. Exhilarating. Man, this is exhilarating. Okay, yeah, so we had like 6 million longs opening up right here. And so let's see if, like, because it's interesting, they opened up literally right here. So they were in drawdown for a little bit. Now we're literally at their entry. So let's see what's going to happen here. If we get a little push to the upside, the next major zone of resistance that we have is going to be the 23,404 level, like the 23,400 level, right around VWAP. The 23,400 level. That is going to be 23,400 right around here. This is going to be the next major zone of resistance, right around these highs that we had up here. 23,399 and 86 cents. So we're going to hit a take profit there at 23,399, 23,399.26 cents. And we are going to hit a little TP up there. There we go. So that is going to be the VWAP, guys. If we can claim VWAP today, I think we can get more upside. It's 1:30 in the afternoon, which typically means that New York is getting back from lunchtime. They're filled up with all their New York style pizza and all that kind of stuff. So let's see what kind of decisions they make depending on what kind of indigestion they've got going on here. It's going to be an interesting time. It's going to be a very, very interesting time. Yeah, so that VWAP is our next major resistance. Our next major support, guys, is going to be, right, we're finding support at the golden pocket right now. Golden pocket Fibonacci. And our next major support is actually going to be this daily level right down here. Right, this daily level right down here at like 23,134. It's a very important zone of support. And so that is going to be the next local support we're looking at today. This is the support we were looking at yesterday. When we came down to this area, I didn't take the long trade. I didn't really see anything that was making me want to long here, besides the fact that sellers were running out of steam. We ended up getting a pretty nice pump up from there yesterday. But these levels down here are still very, very, very key. And then, of course, below that, we've got this other green box. And by the way, guys, if you want to join the Casper Crew VIP Discord, it's the beginning of the month, which means we have a lot of fun stuff coming up. Games are going to be next week where we're going to be giving away juicy prizes, having a really good time. And we do 3 live streams a day right now. We do New York Open, we do London Open, we do Asia Open. We're giving the setups, we're giving the levels every single day. It's a great group for education. You can go to patreon.com/Jason Casper. Also, for 0% limit fees on ByBit, if you want to scalp on these lower turn time frames like this, guys, and take advantage of these small moves without having those fees eat into your profits, click the affiliate link if you know what you're doing. Of course, if you don't know what you're doing and you try to trade on ByBit, you're going to lose all your Bitcoin, all your Ethereum, all your fiat currency. Your girlfriend's going to dump you. Your wife is going to leave you. Your boss is going to fire you. You're going to drop your cell phone in a public toilet. Ugh. Right? All because you thought it was a get rich quick scheme over here. It's not, right? You got to know what you're doing. But if you know what you're doing, this is actually a good deal. And if you deposit $100, you can get a month free of the Crypto Fusion Trading Bot. Crypto Fusion Trading Bot is a trading bot that trades for you. For more information on that, go to the website, jasoncaspertrading.com. Go ahead and click the link, and that will tell you everything you need to know about the Crypto Fusion Trading Bot. Also, 20% discount on both courses right now, guys. If you want to learn how to do this right, or if you want to dive deeper into order flow and TPO and market profile, 20% discount on both of these courses. Pretty good deal, guys, for the amount of information in these courses. I'm not trying to toot my own trumpet, but it's actually a good deal, right? Just saying. So, I'm actually not expecting us to hit the VWAP right now because we have just had such weak price action all day. But if we are going to put in a higher high, this is where it's going to be, because right now we have put in a low, and technically maybe you could say we put in a local higher high. Now we're putting in a local higher low. So let's see if we can continue with this move to the upside. But if not, I expect us to lose this low down here where we can look for another potential long scalp. Okay. Let's check out the S&P 500. This is going to be a very interesting chart because S&P 500, as you can see, guys, is also getting a big move to the downside, right? This is a very key support that is lost. This white trend line right here, this white trend line. Why was this white trend line so important? it was because it was a Fibonacci golden pocket retracement from the low here to the high, right? We had that golden pocket coming in right around that zone. If we just pull this a little bit differently here, right? We had a golden pocket, we had the high volume node, we had this trend line, we had the weekly, giving us a nice zone right here of intersectionality. But we've actually kind of lost this to the downside. And the reason why this is so interesting to me is because just like how Bitcoin has important supports just below us, so does the ES right here. Now this is the 4-hour time frame, but we can see that we have a very interesting zone right down here around that 3,900 zone to the 38.91 and 50 cent zone. The reason why this is so interesting is because it is the value area low of the range, where we have a very key support resistance flip. We have liquidity that can be grabbed, and of course, even underneath this zone, we have a monthly level of support at 38.61. And so if this is going to be coming down to support, and we also see the Bitcoin price coming down to one of its levels of support that we have on the chart, like something maybe like this down here, or even just grabbing the low right here, grabbing some liquidity, we could say, hey, we have a high confluence setup right there. Now, I do have to say, it's more probable than not right now that the S&P 500 gets more of a move to the downside to actually come and hit this value area low here, because we know that now that we've come up outside of the value area high and we've gotten moved back in, we come down to the point of control, right? Now that we've lost the point of control, it's more probable that we make our way back down to the low of this range. And if we continue down and we're going to take out this low right here, yes, that is actually going to be very, very bearish. But I think we could find some short-term support if we come down to the 3750 region, where we have a very high time frame golden pocket mixed with a weekly level. And so if that happens, I would be looking for the S&P 500 to actually start to continue lower, right? And we would look for basically a retracement like this, and we would look for this downtrend to continue, in my opinion, right? That's what I think if we start to actually put in a lower low right here, coming back down to this 3750 zone. But it's nonetheless key support. So the way I like to trade it is I like to say, all right, if Bitcoin's coming to key support and if the S&P 500 is coming to key support, that's giving us a high confluence trade setup where we can then look for a long on Bitcoin, because we know that if the ES is going to get a bounce, for some reason, it is a leading indicator for the Bitcoin price. Okay, so that is quite interesting. And let's just make sure now that we've got this baby locked in here. So now that we've scalped this little move here for a small profit, well, we're going to see what happens, right? We are going to see what happens. If we get a continued move to the downside, we are going to be looking, I am going to be looking for either a liquidity grab of the low that we put in this morning to get into a little long trade, or I'm going to be looking down toward this level right here, this orange line, 23,134, or I'm going to be looking even lower, potentially coming all the way down to this 786 level that we have around 22,900-ish, right? We got a pretty big zone down there. We've got some big zones. So we're going to have to wait and see how that happens. When we take a look at the DXY, guys, is in fact getting a move back up, right? We were looking at this. Let's go to a higher time frame. This is the 1 hour. Let's go to the 6-hour time frame on the DXY. We were looking at this rejection that we got here from the Fibonacci golden pocket, saying, look, this could be bullish for Bitcoin if we continue down from here. But unfortunately, we're retracing, and not only are we retracing, but it looks like we're attempting now to break and put in a higher high here, and it looks strong on Market Cipher B. In fact, Market Cipher B is giving us a hidden bullish divergence on the dollar on the 6-hour time frame. This is a bullish indication right here where the momentum is getting lower and the price is putting in a higher low. We have money flow getting thicker. To me, it looks like very strong. The dollar is looking strong. The S&P is looking weak. Bitcoin doesn't know what it wants to do, but these two things, the dollar and the S&P, they are giving us confluence for what we can expect also with Bitcoin here. So, scary times, guys. Scary, precarious times for longing Bitcoin here. We have put in a triple top on this Bitcoin chart right here. Wow, a triple top. That is some scary stuff. Shout out to everybody in the chat right now. Shout out to Gretsch Paving. Yeah, FOMO into the like button, guys. Wow, we got about 1,000 people in here. We got about 200 likes. Let's see if we can't get these likes up to 1,000 likes. That would be absolutely crazy. Shout out to Steven. Bitcoin looks weak. We got some people in here. We got KD in the chat. Oh man, KD in the chat. Bro, you gotta chill with those, well, I'm assuming the gender here, but, okay, shout out to Robert Conover. What's the best broker to buy crypto on? I mean, if you're buying on spot and you're in America, I think Coinbase is probably the best way to go, to buy on spot. Of course, if you're KYCing on some other exchanges, if you're using cash, Coinbase is the way to go. If you're using other crypto, ByBit's the way to go, in my opinion. All right. So shout out to MN. Are we bullish? I'm not necessarily bullish, MN. I'm actually kind of bearish, right? I'm long right now because I'm scalping Bitcoin, and I've been scalp longing all day. And but I'm still in a short. As you can see, I've got a short open from yesterday as well. This is a fresh long scalp that I've taken from the 786 here. So I wouldn't necessarily say I'm bullish, but there's a chance that this actually could be a significant low. And the reason why is this, right? Let's go to the 4 hour and let's zoom out and let's just, wow, this is sloppy as heck. All right, let's remove all the drawing tools here. The reason why this could be a bottom is because if we take our fib from the low to the high and we put on our 6 Juanita, we can see we're bouncing from the 618 Fibonacci. And so if we're going to get a retracement here, this is the place it's going to be. And we have put in a low. And if we go to the 5-minute time frame, we can see that not only have we put in our first low into that 618 Fibonacci level, but we have also now put in a higher low after that initial low, and the higher low is coming in right in between the 618 and the 786 Fibonacci, which means there is a chance we get a bounce from here. However, all day the price action has been very weak. We've been getting bullish divergences that have immediately been swallowed up by bearish divergences, which is why if we're scalping this, we need to take profits very quickly and make sure that we've moved our stop losses to the entry, because if not, we will turn these small wins into losses. And the purpose of scalping is to basically just lock in small wins and just stack them up throughout the day. We're not trying to catch the giantest move in the world here. So if I can exit a trade with $100 or $200, then I consider that a successful scalp in my book. Yeah, so I'm not necessarily super bullish. Shout out to Chip Chocolate. He says 22684 POC is front run, which makes me think we might head there and take the lows. Interesting. 22684 POC. Let's check out the POC at 22684. 22684. We have a POC down there, I guess, from this old range. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. We have a naked point of control down there. Okay, so Chip Chocolate is talking about this, right? We come over to a TPO chart. Not a TPO. Well, yeah, we could look at a TPO chart. It's harder to see on a TPO chart. We have this naked point of control from a while ago now, right? Where is that? From right here. We have this, see this red line right here, guys? This red line right here, this high volume node, 22675-ish. This is a naked daily point of control from the 15th of February, and it's coming in just below, basically, the lows that we put in back on on over the weekend, right? So basically, yeah, if we come back down just to take the liquidity from these lows, we do have some interesting areas of support right down there as well, including this naked point of control. That's what this red line is right over here. And so what else is interesting is we do have also some single prints below that, right? We have single prints below that coming down to even lower prices. So we do have some interesting areas of support. Whoa! 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 Bitcoin just hit the VWAP, man. Wow! Whoa! Whoa! That is wild, man. That is a wild man. Whoa! Look at this, guys. Look at this pump happening right here. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Look at this massive pump! Whoa! What is going on right now with Bitcoin? This is crazy, guys. Okay, we need to go back to... all right. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay, so let's put on Market Cipher here. Let's see what's happening. We're reclaiming VWAP right now, but it looks like we might find a little resistance here. If we keep coming up from here, guys, our next zone of resistance is actually going to be this golden pocket right up here, okay? It looks like we're probably going to reject from VWAP, but if we keep going, we're looking up toward this 23,550 zone. 23,550 zone is going to be our next major take profit. 23,550 is going to be a next major take profit. If we can make it up there, I'm not sure if we can, okay? 23,550 is going to be a take profit. And let's see what happens if we can make our way up there. And let's actually take a look right now at an order flow chart. We had a big decrease of open interest here. Shorts getting absolutely wrecked right now. Whoa. Can you even believe this? And right now it does look like we do have some longs being absorbed here underneath the VWAP. Right, we do have some longs being absorbed here underneath the VWAP. So that is crazy, man. That is crazy. Yeah, so let's see what happens as we come up to this VWAP. I mean, definitely an interesting area of resistance. And wow, the DXY is falling right now. But let's see what happens here, because honestly, so this is a resistance for certain guys. You know, this is absolutely a resistance, is the VWAP. We need to be very cautious of this VWAP here acting as a resistance. Let's take a look here at the 1 hour time frame. Okay, so we're getting a green dot on the 1 hour. We did find support on that golden pocket, right? So we did come down to a golden pocket, right? The next resistance that we have is going to be up in this area, and then of course up in these areas as well. I did just add a little bit to my Bitcoin short from here. Guys. About half a Bitcoin. Because this is a place where it's possible to find a rejection, but let's see. Okay, so yeah, so I've just... Alright, yeah, so let's cancel this order here. I've got another take profit on the long trade up here at 23,549. I added a little bit to my short in case we reject from here. And so let's see. If we reject from here, I've got a little bit extra on the short. And if we keep pumping here, well, we're going to hit another take profit up here on the Bitcoin long, guys. So let's go, baby. Let's go, baby. This is why I love to take a profit and then move the stop loss to the entry and leave a portion of the trade open, because you never know when this is going to happen. You never know what's going to happen, right? Like, we can't predict this kind of stuff, but it's like, if you know where the levels are to look for an entry, and you lock in a profit, and then you move that stop loss to the entry, guarantee a win, then when this kind of stuff happens, man, you're sitting pretty, you know? Wow. Wow, this is crazy. So shout out to Doug E. Lewis, who says, shout out to everybody that smashes that like button. Yeah. Okay, can't hear. Turn up the music more. All right, let's turn up the music a little bit more. You mean turn down the music or turn up the music? Man, we are pumping right now, guys. Bitcoin is going straight to Pump City. This is what I like to see, guys. This is what I like to see. All right. Pump comes when Jason and Lifer are live at the same time. Is Lifer live right now? The pump is too slow. Weak bulls. Well, yeah. You know, when you're on the 1 minute, guys, when you're on the 5 minute and the 1 minute, the pump is nice. Okay, let's check back out the order flow chart. So we're trying to reclaim VWAP here, guys. Let's check out Bitcoin on the 1 minute and see what's going on here. Are we getting any kind of bearish divergences? No, and money flow is getting thicker here, guys, as well. So I don't know. Let's see what happens. I've added a little bit to my short here. And I hit a TP on the long here. We've got another TP on the long up here at our next major area of resistance, which is going to be the Fibonacci golden pocket from the high to the low, right? So we've got a TP up here right now. Right around this front running, we're front running the golden pocket a little bit. All right, so this is interesting because again, we have put in a low at the Fibonacci golden pocket. We put in our high, we put in our higher low at the 786 retracement, and now we've put in a higher high. So if we're going to continue on this uptrend, now let's pull out our fib from the low to the high. And let's see if we hold this zone, because if we hold this zone, if we get a retracement, this would be an important zone to hold now. This is, in my opinion, a sign of strength. Look at this bullish candle right here. That is a pretty bullish candle. We take a look at this chart here and see that let's kind of see how things unravel right now, because we really do need to come above VWAP right now, guys. We need to come above VWAP right now. But I do have to also say it's very interesting that we were able to hold this level of support right here, this trend line. Let's see if we can't get a move back up to that top trend line. I'm curious to see. Wow, would you look at this now, guys? Okay, so I know we've already hit this golden pocket a number of times, right? Twice. But it is interesting that it's lining up now still with this trend line right here. That is interesting. Let's see if we have any other confluences there. No, not really. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna pull a fib from this high right up here to this low that we've just put in. Okay, yeah, let's see if we get a move up there. Let's see if we don't get a move up there. That would be quite interesting. What country am I from? I'm from the country of Lithuania. I'm from the country of Lithuania. Just kidding, I'm not from Lithuania. Well, looks like we're coming down like a hard brick thrown into a lake of water here, guys. And we're retesting right now an important area, support resistance flip, these highs. So this is going to be key as well. In fact, let's go to a low-term time frame. We're on the 1 minute. Look at that VWAP. I mean, there's no way we're not going to come down for VWAP, but let's just look at the volume that has been trading in this very, very local range right here. Let's just check this out. Okay, yeah, so we would like to see... We would like to see us hold this zone right here. And if we don't hold this zone right here, guys, then we could come down a tad lower from there. Let's pull out our fibs. Oh yeah. This is a beauty right here. This is a beauty. So we know this is support zone number 1, and this is going to be support zone number 2. This is going to be support zone number 3. It's likely, if we actually don't hold the golden pocket, that we're going to go for the lows. And, you know, kind of watch and wait and see how this plays out here. Let's watch and wait and see how this plays out. These are our zones of support. We're actually holding box number 1. Just a nice support resistance flip right here. This is how we kind of just look at price and measure those benchmarks, right? The benchmarks. We're just looking where historically did price find a sticking point. We can clearly see this zone right here. If we just drag this box out, it was support, resistance. We would now expect this to hold as support. If it holds as support, that is a sign of strength. If we lose it, that's a sign of weakness. Because we are now officially in bullish market structure on the 5-minute time frame, having put in our low at the Fibonacci golden pocket, the long setup that was given in the Gasper Crew VIP Discord. We did get those confirmations, even though it's been a weak move. It's still been, the confirmations are still there. We got those 12-minute bullish divs. We put in our high. We put in our higher low. Now we've officially made a higher high. This is now bullish market structure. We've taken out these previous highs here. And as we know, guys, along the way up here, there is not a lot of, this looks like crap, right? All these highs that we have here just are begging to get taken out. They're all just begging to get taken out. Because there's no clear, like, swing highs or swing lows in this weird channel thingy. They're just begging to get taken out, right? We just want to squeeze the shorts, right? We want to squeeze the shorts. Because we got those uneven butt cheeks, we're trying to squeeze the shorts, okay? That's what we want to do. Let's come back to this chart here. Ooh, okay. Now we have longs actually closing out here, which is not necessarily the strongest sign in the world. We don't want to see longs closing out right here. That's not really what we want to see. We see a big decrease of open interest coming in now. That's actually a little bit of a sign of weakness. But if we start to see more shorts getting squeezed along the way, you know, hey, whoever longed this area, you know, good for you guys, because you guys longed the 786, and now a lot of them closed out their shorts. Longs are closing out, taking profits. Longs are taking profits. It's a great place to take profits. We hit a take profit at the VWAP. So that's why we're like getting this move to the downside. We had a few longs opening up right here. Slight absorption of longs. Now we have longs closing out, taking profits. It's not looking the strongest for more upside right now, guys. I have to be honest with you. It's not necessarily looking the strongest for more upside. However, if we start to see some volume come in, we could get that push. And like I said, these highs are begging to get taken out. We could really squeeze a lot of shorts here. Let's squeeze them. Let's squeeze them, you know. Shout out to everybody in chat right now. Man, we got about 1,300 people in here. We only have about 459 likes. Let's see if we can get the likes up to the watchers. All right, the pump song. All right, we'll do the pump song. Everyone wants the pump song. All right. We'll do the pump song if we can get 700 likes. All right, 700 likes, we'll do the pump song. All right, so the AI didn't take profit. The DXY rejected. More upside is expected. When the DXY rejected, more upside is respected. Yeah, the DXY, I mean, it is getting moved down. Would we call this a rejection? I don't know if we'd call it a rejection, you know. Although I would say that we did come up to the 6 Juanita, and she always rejects. But, yeah, I wouldn't necessarily call it a rejection just yet. Although we do see money flow getting out. We do see some bearish divs forming here slightly. But hey, I'll take a pump. Let's check out what the S&P did here. S&P is also at resistance, guys. Man, S&P rejecting from the point of control. And a 4-hour level of resistance, a 4-hour order block here. as the Bitcoin is also coming up into the VWAP. So it's a point of decision. We're really going to have to wait and see what happens. If we make another higher high, I'd say there's a good chance we're going to make our way back up to our next take profit here on this long trade, guys. I think we're going to do it. Let's see if we can't do it. Wow, what a pump, though. What a candlestick. What a candle, you know? What a candle. Let's see if we can't get this move to our next take profit. That's it. That's our next take profit, guys. Let's see if we can't do it. Did the ES reclaim the trend line? What's the current song? I don't know. It's Chill Music Labs. It's Chill Music Labs. Higher highs and higher lows on the weekly, says Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan, man, you should invite me on your podcast, bro. You know, we'll talk about some crazy stuff. This is the point of control of the larger range from February 24th, says Dylan. Okay. This is a pattern known as a dead dog bounce, says OCO. Alright, so Divine Hood says it was a channel break. Those steep channels always break with high volume like that. Yeah, right? This is a disgusting looking downward sloping channel here. And yeah, I would expect all these highs to be taken out, Divine Hood. I expect them to be taken out. That's why we're hitting our take profit up here after taking out those highs. So let's go, baby. Let's pump this Bitcoin price. Come on. Let's pump this Bitcoin price. That's what I'm talking about, man. Let's pump this Bitcoin price. Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. Look at this. Look at this. Man, I am so uncertain about price movements. But, you know, it just goes to show you guys, if you stick to your dang plans and know your levels, take partial profits, move that stop loss to the entry, eventually you're going to get moves like this, man. You're going to get these moves. You know, I took a few longs today. It was a very small loss. I longed, I forget where I longed. I think I longed somewhere in here. Yeah, I longed somewhere in here. I hit a TP1 and got stopped out at a very small loss. And then I longed the golden pocket as well. Alright, do we have 700 likes? Guys, 100 more likes and we'll do the pump song. Do I always mark it in and mark it out? Nope, I don't. I try to mark it in and limit out. We need to focus on the DXY 104888. Let's check out DXY 104888. Let's check it out. DXY 104888. Oh, I see that. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting support resistance flip. It's a very interesting level. 24888. Yeah, that's a key support resistance flip. Wow. And we can even go back in time quite a bit and see it was resistance, resistance. This is a key level. So, yeah, let's be watching for DXY to come down to 104.888 for a potential bounce. And if we lose that level, we could come down a bit lower. Wow, would you look at that? That is just absolutely insane pumpage. That is insane pumpage right here, guys. All right, 50 likes and we can do the pump song. What to wait now? Too short? I don't know. I mean, we're at VWAP. Did we reclaim VWAP? We reclaimed VWAP. I wouldn't short until we come up to this golden pocket zone. But even more so, I would be. Let's do some fresh analysis here. Let's do some fresh analysis. Yeah, I guess the golden pocket. Yeah, I would be. We have two golden pockets to be aware of. We've got one up in this box right here, and then we've got another one a little bit more local. So we could be looking for shorts in these zones right here. We could put a little box right here. This golden pocket with the tapped daily level. And then a little bit above us. Those would be two places I would look for shorts right now. These would be two places I would look for shorts. Right? I do have to say, I think we're going to come up to at least this golden pocket, grab all these, take all these highs out from this strange downward sloped move that we got yesterday. This would definitely be an area to look for a short, in my opinion, down to this box. Then, of course, we've got this box up here as well with the value area high of the range. You know, I didn't notice this until just now, guys, but we actually bounced perfectly, not only from a golden pocket, but from range value area low. So this is actually a pretty nice low, right? It's a pretty nice low. Oh, just kidding. We didn't actually come down to that value area low. I didn't pull the range correctly. That's not as nice of a low as I would have wanted then, huh? But anyway, Bitcoin continues to pump, so we will continue to stay in our long trades, guys. And, yeah, we'll continue to stay long right now. Alright, we got 700 likes. We could do the pump song. Alright, we could do the pump song. I know a lot of people don't like the pump song. Should we do the pump song? Let's take a poll. Let's take a poll. Pump song. Bet you a lot of people don't even know the... Should we do the pump song? Right now, 73% say yes, pump song. It's a 70-30. A lot of people want the pump song. All right, looks like people want the pump song. All right, we'll do the pump song. All right, let's do it. Let's do the pump song. Hope my voice is warmed up enough to do this pump song. Baby, we're pumping. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see if we can hit that take profit. Come on. Let's go. Yeah. Here we go. We're gonna pump it. dump? Or we're gonna pump? I think we're gonna pump. Let's pump this Bitcoin, come on. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, then let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, then let's go. Alright, here we go. We're gonna hit our take profit. What do you guys think? Gonna hit that TP? I hope so. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump, no we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, baby, let's go. This one goes out to all the girls that never went out on a date with me. Look at me now. I'm a rock star. I know you wish you had said yes, 6 Juanita. How does the order flow look? We got some longs coming in, baby. We got some longs coming in. Here we go. Let's pump it up to our take profit. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, then let's go. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. We're gonna dump. No, we're gonna pump. Pump the Bitcoin, then let's go. Ears are falling out, you know? That's one of the problems with being such a famous rock musician. Your in-ear monitors fall all the time. Oh yeah, oh yeah. All right. Alright, baby. You know what we're about to do. We're about to pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. Pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. No, we're pumping. Let me see a blue candle. No. Let me see a blue candle. Now we're going straight to the moon. Now we're going straight to the moon. Let's go, baby. We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let's pump this Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100K. We're pumping Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100. We're gonna pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. Pump the Bitcoin straight to 100K. Let me see a blue candle. Alright, we do need a blue candle coming in here. Let's check out the order flow chart. Check it out. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we really need to pump because we're starting to get a little bit of absorption here. Let's pump this Bitcoin.
Let's pump this Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100K. We're pumping Bitcoin. We're going straight up to 100K. 100.
Here we go, baby. Come on, let's hit this take profit. Come on. I think, I don't know. Do you think we're going to make it? Let's see. Let's check this out here. I don't like what I see right here locally, guys. Let's check out market Cipher B. Let's check it out. Okay, money flow's looking good, guys. I think we can hit that take profit right now. Let's go, baby. Alright, so some people are saying no, take profit, we're not going to 100K. Shout out to CJ. Should we lower the take profit, guys? Should we lower the take profit? Let's check it out. Let's see what's happening. Should I take profit now? Let's take a poll. We'll take a poll. We'll take a poll. What do you guys say? Should I take profit now? Yes or no? Wow, we got a lot of people in here, guys. Make sure to like the stream. Everyone says yes right now. It's 100% yes, I should take profit. Now it's about 50-50. It's about 50-50. People are saying no, don't take profit. Hold up. Wait. Oh, man. All right, it's more okay. All right, people are saying yes. All right, let's try and take some profits here then, guys. Alright, take profit hit. Now, all you people who voted for me to take profits, you better pay me back if we keep pumping from here. Just kidding, of course. No, it's always good to take profit while in profit, guys. And the truth is, we are seeing some consolidation. This is a good place to T a little P. It's a good place to T a little P. You know, nobody ever went broke taking profits, guys, if you know what I'm saying. Nobody ever went broke taking profits. Now, I got about half of this position out now. Started out with about 4 Bitcoin on the trade. Now I got 2 Bitcoin on the trade. So this is not a bad place, in my opinion, to take out half the trade, if you know what I'm saying. So. Shout out to Crypto Incognito. Yeah, man, you could absolutely be a moderator on this YouTube channel. Yeah, let me make you a mod, bro. Crap. So, shout out to Nas Industry. I always T my P. It's always good to T your P, guys. Alright, so let's see. Where else? Let's see where else we want to T some P right now. I'm gonna hit some. I have some nice TPs to hit here. Let's see. Where else are we gonna T some P? I was gonna TP up here at 23,550, right? That's the next logical place to T some P. But let's just see. Let's just check out this. Yeah, that's the logical place to T some P. Let's do 23,785. 23,785 will be our next take profit. 23,785. And then after we hit that take profit, we're going to hit the take profit up at 24,250. 24,250. And then after we hit 24,250, we're going to hit 24,850. And then we're going to hit $26,000. Just kidding, 25,300. We're setting our TPs up along the way, guys. Whoa! Shout out to everyone who told me to take profits, man. You guys are the best. You guys are the absolute best. I owe all my profits to you in the YouTube chat. So let's see what we actually did here. We came up, we took out a lot of the liquidity. We took out a lot of the liquidity here. That was a liquidity grab, baby. Everyone who shorted along the way down is now out their position, baby. Now we can pull some fibs. Let's pull some fibs. Let's clean up the chart just a smidge. Pull some fibs. That's nice. I'd say that clearly this was a pretty nice looking low, right? Well, yeah, this is a nice support now on the way down. If we make it down here, guys, we could add to the we might be able to add to the trade a little bit, right? So we're still holding above the VWAP right now. We're still holding above that VWAP. Shout out to Jimmy with the stimmy. Shorted the local top. That's legit, bro. Uh-oh, we hit the 618 on the S&P. Yeah, we hit a local 6 Juanita on the S&P. So the ES right now, guys, is above this point of control. If we hold above the point of control, that's bullish. If Bitcoin holds above the VWAP, that is also bullish, right? That is also bullish. Let's turn off this volume. Let's take it down to the 12. Let's take it down to the 12. Man, I have to say, guys, the 12 is looking bullish. I am looking to add to this trade at the Golden Pocket right now. Let's take a look at coinlines.net and see, like, if we can see anything here. A big decrease of open interest. This, you know, I'd say that, I'd say things look kind of bullish, right? Things looking kind of bullish. Let's see, guys. Let's take a look. See, let's just see what's gonna happen here, man. I'm getting stoked. I'm getting excited. Shout out to everybody in the live. We got 1,400 people in here. Let's get 1,400 likes. If everyone could like the stream right now, man, it would tickle my fancy. I just missed the one lower high. Well, what are we talking about? The 1 minute time frame? I mean, I would not consider this market structure on the 1 minute to be broken until we lose 23,351 and 31 cents. Right? I would not consider market structure to be broken until we lose this. And also, we could right now be looking at this as a local range, right, guys? We could right now be looking at this in and of itself as a local range. Right? Which means that the fib retracement yeah, that means if we just take these lows here, right? Let's just take these lows locally. Let's take these lows locally and do something like this. Let's do that. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I would look for. Alright, guys, I'm going to take a pee, so I'll be right back. Make sure I don't get liquidated, alright? Oof, man. Whew. I feel like a new man, guys. Thank you so much for watching the charts for your boy. All right, so let's get back into this price action, man. This is a juicy one right here. Shout out to Sue Deep. Yeah, the yellow Petrie. You guys know. You guys know my yellow Petrie. Man, look at this pump, baby. Look at this pump. This is wild. This is wild and crazy. All right, what do we need to be aware of right now? We need to be aware of local 6 Juanita, which we're coming into right now, to the dollar. So we're looking for this, right? Now we've got a little bit more clarity here. Right, we're getting a little rejection from the local 6 Juanita. And, yeah, so we're going to be looking for a move down like this. And then we're going to be looking for our move up. That's what I'm looking for. We might not get it, guys, but if we do, I'm looking to add to this juicy long right now. You know? It looks pretty juicy on the 1 minute, at least. That's right, I didn't wash my hands, guys. I didn't touch a dang thing. Like, I was, you guys saw me in the chat. I was on my phone texting the whole time. I just let that thing fly wild when I'm peeing outside, guys. Trust me, I don't touch nothing. I just let it fly wild. You guys should see it out there, spraying all over the place. It's totally out of control. Yeah, shout out to Mark B. It's the compost toilet, guys. No need to wash hands, man. That's the way to do it. All right, well, we're pumping, man. I like Bitcoin when it's pumping and I'm long, you know. Hate it when it's pumping and I'm short. And I guess I am short as well. But guys, there's no need to get overexcited about this long. If we zoom out, we're still just chopping around like this, right? The swing long is not doing as great as we would want it to. So let's see if we get this. All right, we could take a look at some other coins here. We could take a look at some other coins. Man, Ethereum is starting to get a move up. Ethereum's gotten a pretty significant move up. Wow, would you look at that 4-hour candle on ETH? Let's check out some other coins here. Let's check out Cardano real quick. What's going on with Cardano? Nothing. Absolutely nothing is going on with Cardano, guys. Nothing is going on with Cardano. We've gotten a pretty big move up on Cardano. Okay, so this actually looks kind of bullish if we hold this value area low. I actually really like this for Cardano. Wow. Kind of feeling this on Cardano. You guys feel me? Look at this. We've got our range. We've got our range for May. We've got holding the value area low, but like these lows right here, they need to get punished. These lows need to get punished. And once they get punished, right, everybody who longed late needs to be punished, right, for buying high, right? When you buy high, you need to be punished. So they're going to get punished. We're going to come down to this high volume node / golden pocket right here to put in a nice higher low after putting in a nice looking bottom, I do have to say. And then we come right into our golden pocket fib and then we could look to get a move up to the top of the range. Just saying, we have a Fibonacci golden pocket confluence with the value area high up here. That's a nice 10-to-1 risk reward right there. I'm actually kind of feeling that on Cardano. If you're feeling it, like the stream, and if you're not feeling it, make sure to like the stream, guys. All right, is Bitcoin pumping again? Where can you take a long in Cardano? Well, I never said where you can take a long for certain, but I would definitely look for the long at 31 cents, 31, 32 cents, right around 31 cents. I would be looking for a long. I would want to see the market cipher be giving us some nice bullish divergences on that 4-hour time frame. I actually think it's looking pretty nice right now. Money flow is getting lower, but momentum's getting higher. Right? If we start to see this money flow kind of tick to the upside here, we start to see something like this. You know, the nice uneven butt cheek pattern forming right here as we come down to that low. Oh man, that is just so dang juicy. As we come down to that low. Right? The price action is coming down to the low. Right? Finding support on the point of control. And look at this, right? Point of control. Just like what we have for Cardano. We have this nice point of control right here. See? It's just like the picture. It's just like the picture. That's what we want to see. Okay. Of course, this is not financial advice, guys. I'm not a financial advisor. Wow, so Bitcoin's pumping like a crazy, wild, insane lady who's running through the grocery store, shoving things into her pocketbook. But we are getting a little bit of resistance here at 786, right? We came up to the 618. We got a little rejection. Now we're coming to 786. Let's see if she rejects us. We can't know for certain. All right, we might end up like this guy. We don't know. We might end up like this guy. We also don't know. 0% limit fees on ByBit. As well as a whole bunch of other pictures that I keep in my tabs here. ForexFactory.com. Upside down Sam Bankman-Fried. And mostly it's the 786 that we're keeping our eyes on here. Are we going to reject or pump? Looks like we're gonna pump, guys. Man, who would have thought that we would get such a move today? Who would have thought that we would get such a move? Okay, so the next area we need to be careful of right now is this right here, guys. Potentially we could CDW this high, right? Potentially we could CDW that high. So let's really take a look at our 1-minute market cipher here. 12-minute, man, is looking bullish. Look at that money flow curving to the upside, guys. Man. Okay, it looks like if we do CDW this high, we could get a little bit of a move down from right here. A little bit of a move down if we come up above this high. Because we potentially right here have a new local range forming, right? We potentially have a new local range forming right here. Let's kind of mark this baby out. Bam. We've got a potential new range forming right here. Shout out to Lopez, Ben Lopez. Thanks for the education, just vibing with the music. Appreciate you, man. God bless you. Yeah, so this is our local 1 minute range right here, guys, that we can probably trade for a while. So we need to be aware of a few places right now. We need to be aware of this high for a potential CDW. We need to be aware of this low for a potential CDW into the golden pocket support resistance flip. Those are potential zones we need to be aware of right now. Also, we need to be aware of, I would say, the 786 as well. This zone right here. These are going to be our zones. Mark out these zones of support. And resistance. This is going to be a resistance level. Let's check out what happened. Did we get absorption here? Yes, we did. We did get some absorption here, guys. We got absorption of some longs. We had about 1.6 million longs. 1.6, 2.6. About 3 million longs. Opening up right here. And we could see, I would say maybe what do we go from 4.6? Okay, we had some slight absorption, nothing too crazy right here. Shout out to Big Butts 28, by the way. Shout out to Big Butts 28. What's going on, Big Butts 28? I locked you out? So how'd you get in? Do you have a key? She has her ways. Shout out to Big Butts 28. I locked her out of the house, you know, but she got in, she has her ways. She's not going to disclose how she got into the house. She got into the office right here. Alright, shout out to Divine Hood, who says, we're in another 1 minute channel. If we break out, we go all the way to 24,266. Sure, man, you could send it to me. You could send it to me in Discord. Let's see if I could discover the channel that we're in also. Oh, are you talking about this one here? The one that goes like this? Yeah, look at that. That's actually super interesting. We, I mean, depending on how you want to draw that, you could say it's around this area here. Yeah, if we break out of that, and we take all this, yeah. If we're coming up there, then I say we're coming up to 24.2-ish. Our next take profit on the long is up there anyway. Yeah, we've got some bearish CVD. We've got some bearish CVD. Alright, Divine Hood just sent it to me. Yeah, I see that. That's interesting. Especially on the USDT chart. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes in here, guys. That would be awesome if we get 1,000 likes. So look, right now we're looking to break out of this channel, which could give us a much higher target. We're looking for a retrace down to this area where I look to long add to the long trade. This is the local range that we're trading right now. And shout out to shout out to Divine Hood, who has sent this. Let's pull it up on stream and see what he's looking at here. So he's looking at this channel, guys. This channel is the one he's looking at, where if we break it, we're going to take out the liquidity here. We're going to take out the liquidity here from last night's high as well. And if we do that, right, if we do that, break out of this channel here, there's a really high probability that we're going to take out all the highs going all the way back to right here, Thursday, the 23rd of February, and hit into this weekly zone, which not only is that a weekly zone, guys, but we have a 618 fib up here as well. We have a 618 fib here as well, and we've got some nice levels there, right? We've got some nice levels to be aware of there. So let's see if we break out of this channel. Shout out to Divine Hood for the technical analysis. And we're holding VWAP, you know, we're holding VWAP. We do have some bearish CVD, very slight here. You know, if we do go down to a lower term time frame, we can see that we do have a more pronounced bearish CVD divergence on the 5-minute time frame. But when we go down to a trend reversal chart, it's not as pronounced. It's really not as pronounced here. So we're going to have to kind of wait and see. We're going to play hide and seek, wait and see. What about Ethereum? You know, I'm waiting for a little bit higher on Ethereum as well. Like if we get a move up on the Bitcoin here, I would be looking for Ethereum to come up to this zone right here. Okay, so for me, I'm looking at ETH trading in this sideways range, and I would want to see ETH actually take out the highs as well from 2 days ago. And I hope that these people stop calling me. Let's see if they know anything about Bitcoin. Hello, do you know anything about Bitcoin? Hello? Hello? Do you know anything about Bitcoin? I want to see if we can get some impromptu TA on these telemarketers in here, but you know, there's no answer on the line, so... There's no answer on the line. So yeah, for Ethereum, guys, I'm looking for it to come up to take the highs from 2 days ago as well, because if we do, ETH is going to come up into the value area high of this very large range that we've been trading. And look, I mean, it would be very, very juicy to come up into that range, right? Let's be honest. It's a value area high. It's a daily. It's a weekly. If we look at the volume that traded here, we got a high volume node right up in this box. And this is analogous to Bitcoin coming up and taking these highs and coming up into its weekly zone, I would say. Right? If Ethereum is getting a move up into its weekly zone, I would want to see Bitcoin get a move up into this weekly zone, or at least just take out these highs, take out this high. These highs need to get taken out as well. I mean, this is a really nice zone for Bitcoin, but here's something interesting. We have a weekly VWAP close right up here. Weekly VWAP close right up here at 24,050. So honestly, let's keep our eye on this weekly VWAP close at 24,050, because that could also be a nice potential move to the downside. 24,050, 24,050, 24,050, 24,050 is a nice level. Why do we get so many spam calls? You know, it's because we give our numbers to people. You know what I'm saying? Whoa, what is going on with this? You know, we give our numbers to people, guys, and they sell them to others. You know what I'm saying? Up or down, says Block Gambit. Well, you know, Block Gambit, I don't know, man. I'm not that kind of guy. I'm not going to sit here and tell you up or down, but I will tell you what levels to look for trades. And then after you take a trade, lock in some profit, and then move the stop loss to the entry. That's what I do, right? That's just what I do. In the beginning of this stream, I didn't think we were going to get this pump. I had locked in a small profit from a long down here. And next thing I know, we're off to Pump City, man. And what could have been a $150 win so far now is a $1,100 profit. So we don't know, man. It depends. We don't know what's going to happen. We got to have multiple plans for multiple ideas, right? If $1 Bitcoin doesn't go to $60,000, well, we can work as a depends model, right? But if it works out with the Bitcoin long, well, then we could go live in Dubai and like eat fancy food and stuff. Shout out to Black Show for the $5 super chat. Thank you so much, man. God bless you. Am I Welsh? Nah, I'm not Welsh. Up or friggin' down, man? I say we're probably going to go up and down and sideways a little bit. I think a little bit. Is there, Kelly, is that true? There's a national do not call list? That would be awesome. Shout out to Aaron Korn. Shout out to Bitcoin Bullhorn. Shout out to Loki. Why does my VWAP and Boyens have the ability to set closes? Mine only is continuous. I don't know, man. You're gonna have to look into that. It has closes. I mean, that's what all VWAPs do. They snap the price. They snap the price. So like, all right, we're coming up to the potential CDW zone, guys. So if we break this, then unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna get to add to the long trade. But if we do something like this, then I would absolutely be looking down toward a golden pocket retest. Let's see, this is the make it or break it. We are getting some bearish divs here on the 1 minute. So I think if we get one last big pump up, we could get a move back into the range, the local range. That could give us an opportunity to add to the long trade, baby. That's what we're looking to do. We want to add to the long, right? We're getting excited. We're getting a little greedy here, you know? We're seeing opportunity. We're sniffing it. It smells like dirty armpits. What's my opinion on OP? I don't know. I have no opinion, Ganesh. I haven't ever looked at it. How do you lock in realized profit? Asks Smithy. It's very simple. In order to lock in realized profit, you simply just close your trade, right? Let's say right now I've got 2 Bitcoins on the trade. So I could click close and I could close 10% of my position, 25%, 50%, 75%, 100%. I could close as much or as little as I want. And once I do that, it will go into the realized profit, and then the rest of the position remains open with unrealized profit. And then you can take your stop loss and move it to your entry as well. So like right now the stop loss is right here at my entry. So I'm guaranteed winning trade even if I get stopped out, right? That's how you do it. You got to lock in those profits, man. It's the way to go, in my opinion, you know? And I don't know much about anything, guys. So please don't take my opinion as fact, you know? I'm the worst trader and the most confused trader in the world. The worst and most confused. As you can see, guys, I've got some pretty crazy long trades open here. I mean, take profits on my long. I'm looking to take profit at 23. I'm looking to take this high, 23,780. I'm looking to take all these highs up into the weekly level right up here at 24,250. I'm looking to take some profits up here at 24,850. And I'm looking to take the highs, guys, at 25,300. You know, I'm very ambitious. I'm an ambitious trader over here. Do you think we can do it? Let me know. I'm going to post another poll in the chat. All right. Thank you guys for letting me know to take profits before. Are we going to hit 25K today? 25K today? Question mark? Let me know, guys. It makes... Wow, we got 1,400 people in here, man. God bless you all. I can't even believe this, man. You guys are absolutely amazing. Thank you for spending the time watching me act a fool over here. Okay, so let's assess the situation here. We need to assess the situation big time. Okay, so we're getting more bearish CVD divergences here, guys. Longs are getting a little ambitious here. This is bearish CVD up here, guys. This is bearish CVD. Okay, we've got price making lower highs, open interest increase, CVD making higher highs. We've got whales absorbing FOMO longers right here. So here's the thing: when you FOMO long, not only are you ruining your own trade, but you're ruining my trade. You're ruining other people's trade, right? I'm gonna gaslight you just like the media does, right? FOMOing long, you're not avoiding FOMO long for yourself, right? It's for your grandmother. It could kill your grandmother. Right? It could kill your grandma. You're doing it for others. You know what I'm saying? Because here's the thing. When you FOMO long at the top, right? It makes whales get thirsty. It's like blood in the water. You know what I'm saying? It's like blood in the water. You got the sharks up here. The whales and the sharks. They're feasting upon the FOMO longers. Right? If I want to build a big short order, I need a lot of people placing long orders. You know what I'm saying? So these whales are just building short orders up here. And we can tell that because price is making lower highs even though there's more longs coming in. Look at all the longs coming in right here, right? Look at all the longs coming in right here, guys. So, it's not good. It's not good, right? What's the best stop loss last index of mark? Last index or mark? I don't know, Smithy. I don't think ByBit gives you a decision, to be honest. I don't know if ByBit gives you a decision, to be honest. You know, I don't know. Is there an option here? Oh, yeah, there is an option. I guess I always do last. You know, I never even thought about it, man. I never even thought about it. So, I don't know. I'm sorry. Jay wants to open a short but stuck in the middle of the range. Yeah, like I would prefer a little bit higher to open a short as well, man. And we'll see what happens because I am in that short. I'm in the short from up here. So if we come above the golden pocket, I will be stopped out of that short. We'll probably be looking to enter another, but we'll have to wait and see. There's a good chance I'll actually be done trading for the day. But there's also a good chance I'll probably be not done trading for the day. Because you know how it is. You try to be done for the day. Then something happens, right? Get an alert. It's not even a trading alert, but it makes you think. Wonder what price is doing. You know? You excuse yourself from the family dinner table. I have diarrhea! You gotta run to the bathroom real quick. Open up the laptop. Whoop, look at the charts. Oh my goodness, what is going on? Oof, now you're doing TA, pulling fibs and all this stuff. Your wife's knocking on the door. Are you okay, Jason? Yeah, I don't know. It must have been your dinner giving me cramps. Big Butch 28, you know? I might have to stay in here for a little bit longer. And then the next thing you know, I'm entering into a short trade, you know? Yeah, Royalty's been there. Royalty knows exactly what that's like. Yeah, everyone knows exactly what it's like, you know? People know, you guys understand. Yeah, see, everyone can relate, man. Everyone can relate. My thoughts on the 8-hour blood diamond. Yeah, let's check it out, right? Let's check out the 8-hour blood diamond here. How's the chart looking, guys? How does the chart look right now? A little bit messy, huh? This is the messiest dang chart I've ever seen in my life. Alright, let's check out the 8-hour blood diamond as we are getting a pretty big dump down here. On the 1 minute at least. Huh. That's bearish as heck, I do have to say. That's pretty bearish. Also, we've got these moving averages crossing into each other. That is bearish. That makes me think we could come in and put a lower low, which would be bullish in the long term. When was the last time we even got an 8-hour blood diamond? A long time ago. Seems like a lot of times they don't play out too much. They're rare. This one played out quite a bit. This one not so much. I don't know how they're calculated. It has something to do with these moving averages crossing. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. You know, as long as we don't lose our key zones of support, you know, as long as we don't lose this low right here, I mean, that's still bullish. But I would prefer to not lose this box right here, right? The 22.5 box. 22.5 for me is very key, and I would want to hold that for more upside here. So we are getting a move down here, but I do have to say the money flow is looking kind of bullish, right? Even through this move down with bearish divs, money flow is looking bullish. Wow, did we really? Nah, this has to be an old single print, right? Yeah, that's an old single print. That's old. But that's interesting that we rejected right from that old single print right there. We're holding above VWAP. You know, we're forming some kind of pencil neck pattern here. Check out what's going on here. Bearish CVD divergences forming here, guys. Longs are being absorbed by the whales. These whales, you know, these whales. So let's see. Let's actually see what happens. We got to kind of wait this out. Why do I use USD and not USDT? Because USD is way better. USD is way better with the levels being respected. Change the Heiken to Shi for a better market cipher rate. I know it gives different signals, I know. What's a single print, Father Time 79? It's basically it's an imbalance that needs to be filled. When price spends very, very little time in a place, it leaves behind something called a single print. And you can see those if you go to Trading View and you click this indicator thing over here called TPO. TPO Market Profile by Kiosev Trading. Go ahead and screenshot that. And put that on and go to the half-hour chart. The 30-minute chart. And this will show you a time profile. And single prints are basically these things that I don't know if we have any in recent history here, right? Okay, so here are some single prints, right? This is showing you a time profile for the day. All right, let's put on, so this is showing you a time profile for the day. How much time did Bitcoin spend at these price points, right? And so this profile is giving you how much time, right? The bigger the humps, the more time Bitcoin spent for that day at the price. When there's just one letter here, these are single prints. And basically what happens is when price forms single prints, right, on the way down, right, when we form single prints on the way down, when we come back into them the next day, or whenever, it doesn't have to be the next day, we tend to fill them, right? So look at this. We formed single prints right here, right? And look what happened 2 days later. We came back into them and we filled them perfectly, right? And we actually did get a little rejection from that as well. So that's what they are, and they can act as zones of support and resistance. And so a lot of times, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, is this the single print that we just filled right now? I mean, that we just tapped into? Not filled. We already filled it, but let's check. Let's Let's put back on our prices. Nah. But actually, look at this. We actually do have one today, one right here. But this doesn't usually count because we only would like consider them single prints if there's at least 3 rows, right? 3 in a row. If there's just one, it's not as juicy. That's what single prints are. I don't use this indicator. I use the TPO chart on EXO charts, which is a little bit cleaner. But this is the same basic idea. It's the same. It's literally the same thing. So you can see right here, right? This is exactly what we were just looking at. This is exactly what we were just looking at in TradingView. This will mark out the single prints for you and give you the exact price numbers. Right? If you want to know more about EXO charts, we have an entire course on it. If you click the advanced trading course at jasoncaspertrading.com, 20% discount. That goes over like EXO charts in pretty good detail. Okay, RSZ says, hey Jay, how about a diamond pattern on the ETH daily? You think we have a diamond pattern on the daily chart? Yeah, I guess we do. Huh, look at that. I guess we do. You know what? I'd say that that's bullish, man. I'd say that that's a bullish pattern. That could also be a bearish pattern. I don't know. It could be anything, right? They could break up or down. So it's something to be aware of for certain. But I would go based on these horizontals, right? So if it is going to break down from here, I would be really looking for a short from this zone. Like if we come back up into this area of resistance, I'd be looking to short here. And if we're gonna break up from here, I would be looking for longs when we come back down to these key zones of support, right? That's how I approach the patterns. Like if there's a potential pattern trading, then we're gonna look for the trade that's gonna get us into the best position possible. So if we think this is a bearish pattern, this is the zone where we'd be looking to short it. And if we're swing trading, we know if we come above here, our idea is invalid, so it even gives us a good invalidation. But if we're looking for a diamond continuation instead of a diamond reversal, then I would be looking basically value area low down to this daily and weekly right here and say, okay, if we come below here, then my idea is invalid for a long. So that's kind of my thoughts on it. I don't really have a bias one way or another because money flow, just like Bitcoin on the ETH, is getting thicker on the daily. It's getting thicker on the daily, which is bullish, but we've got also the bearish divergences, which is bearish. But really be watching this money flow on the daily, because if we start to come higher than we were back here, sorry, I got an itch in my nose over here, right? We start to come up higher than here, which we're about to. I'd say that that's more bullish than bearish. You know, this is a very interesting time right here. How do you long and short at the same time on ByBit? It's very simple. You come over to ByBit, make sure you're on USDT, and you simply just come over here to open trade, and you can open a long, and then you can open a short. It has to be on USDT. If you're on USD, that's a different story. If I open a short right now on USD, I will be closing my long trade. So if you're trading the inverse perpetual contract, you need to have 2 separate accounts to long and short at the same time, right? Which is totally fine because I'm all about using 2 separate accounts, right? I trade on multiple accounts, actually. Multiple accounts. But on USDT, you can long and short at the exact same time. At the exact same time. Alright, here we go again, guys, for a little pumpage. Coming up for a little bit more pumpage here. Alright, SPX just bounced off critical support. Very bullish looking on the daily, says Crypto Clown World. How often do I get stopped out at a loss? Isaac Smile. Pretty often. I got stopped out this morning. Pretty often. You know. How does ByBit sponsor you get in your band? What? What? Oh, how does ByBit sponsor me if I'm in a banned region? Well, ByBit just wants to make money by having people promote their exchange. And ByBit has like this just kidding kind of deal, right? They're just kidding kind of deal. Like right now, I don't have a VPN on, but I'm still able to paper trade on ByBit, no problem, right? And of course, guys, this is all paper trading, you know, not real at all, because I'm not a financial advisor, and so I would never ever be showing or telling or suggesting that people enter into real trades. But ByBit has this like just kidding VPN thing, right? It's not like Binance, where like Binance, you know, if you try and sign up on Binance with a VPN, they'll send narcs to your house with dogs to try and sniff out for your drugs. I mean, wait a second. No, that's not what they do. But they will find out that you are not in the right region. And they'll close your account. ByBit does not give a crap, right? They do not care. So shout out to the super chat. Long squeeze confirmed on the 1 hour, says Pardeep. Okay, so D0 tried to open 2. Oh man, shout out to Multi-Sig Dummy, who says, thank you so much for the super chat. By the way, I want to say thank you. The way you break the charts down is very digestible. You are helping me reach my goals. Well, God bless you, man. And I'm so honored to hear that the content is helping you, man. I really am. Okay, so if you have to use 2 different browsers to log into 2 different accounts, or you can use your phone and 2 different browsers, or you could use a phone and an iPad and 2 different browsers. You could be logged into multiple accounts at the same time, right? I like the old phone, the phone laptop combo. And here's another trick: on your phone, you can go onto the browser version, and you can also go onto the mobile app, right? You can go onto the browser version and the mobile app, and so you could be going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? All right, more longs getting in already. Who knows? Yeah, let's check out order flow quick. I really do like ByBit. ByBit's a great exchange. MEXC is also a nice exchange. I have to say, the levels on ByBit, guys, are just so dang respected. So I chart everything on ByBit. The nice thing about ByBit on the inverse perpetual is, you know, you could limit order stuff because it hits to the dollar. It hits to the dang dollar. Yes, Ryan H, same browser with a private window. Also, if you're in Firefox or Chrome, you could use incognito mode. Okay, Bitget recently changed their order book. It's laggy now. Interesting. Shout out to Crypto Stan for the super chat, man. God bless you. Shout out to Crypto Plumber. What is going on, Crypto Plumber, man? Oh no, someone called Lazarus during the pump song. Alright, we're kind of dumping down, guys. We're dumping down a little bit. Let's check out order flow quickly. All right, so we do have the bearish divergence forming here, guys. We can very, very clearly see it now. Open interest getting higher, longs opening up, yet price is unable to make a higher high. This is bearish divergence, right? It's undoubtedly a bearish div, but we're gonna have to wait and see. If we come down to this zone right here, this green box, this white box, I will be looking to still add to this long trade because I do think it's bullish. Shout out to Vintros for the super chat. I'm so glad that you are learning a lot from the streams. I really am glad to hear that. Learned a lot over the past weeks and managed to get more and safer gains this way. Awesome. Glad to hear it. Yeah, this is the box, guys. These zones down here is going to be key support. Basically, the support resistance flip at the 618 down around 23,300. The ES right now is getting resistance still at this golden pocket, but looks strong, honestly. This is not a hard rejection, and in 1 hour, New York closes, and that's typically when we get a big move, right? That's typically when we get a big move. Is crypto buying addiction a thing? A gambling addiction? I don't know. I mean, some people might be addicted to buying crypto. Shout out to Brocklanders. 2 hour is looking bullish on market Cipher B, but potential triple bear div if it makes it up to 24K level. Yeah, yep, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's why if we get to 24K, we do need to be looking for a short, in my opinion, right? Because that is going to be key resistance. That is going to be key resistance. And we know we've got a weekly VWAP close up here. We know that we've got the 618 up here. We know that we've got a weekly level up here. So yeah, there's a lot of resistances to be had up there. Am I subscribed to Live ES Data? Yes, I am. It's like $2 a month, and it's totally worth it. Yo, shout out to Aaron G, man. God bless you. Thank you so much for being here. Why don't I trade on Binance? Because I can't. I can't. I used to trade on Binance. I used to trade Binance futures all the time. And then around, I don't know, the beginning of 2021, they made it really hard. And then I had to use 3 commas to do it. And then they found out somehow I was on 3 commas. They locked my account. It happened twice. I tried to be sneaky about it. And I said, screw it, man. Screw it. Interesting. There's a rehab clinic for crypto trading addiction in Spain. That's interesting. Do I only trade the 4 hour? Nah, man. I trade like every time frame combined, you know? I trade every time frame combined. I mean, right now I'm on the 5 minute. You know, I'll honestly trade the 1 minute a lot. It's not a time frame. I don't trade time frames. I trade levels. That's the thing. I trade levels. So the time frames are kind of irrelevant. I'm not looking for signals on a specific time frame. I'm looking for levels to be hit, and then I'm looking for confluences to get me into a position. Am I staying till market close? I don't know. Should I stick around till market close? Okay, so Sudeep's not allowed to use Binance or Binance US in Texas. That's interesting. Interesting. I guess Texas has harsher regulations. Man. So much for. Never mind. When did I begin my trading journey? The year was 2016, my friend. 2016. Shout out to Sammy Ben Sadak. Alright, people want me to stick around till market close. I mean, we could very well get a nice pump when market closes, guys. Man, everyone wants me to stick around. No close, no host. That's fun. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'll tell you why, because how do you place your stop losses below or above the 618 and the 786? It's very easy. It's so easy. You just move your stop loss to where you want it to be. Like, let's say we have a 618 right up here, which we do. You just move your stop loss above the 618, and boom. I mean, it's set. And also, what are my fib settings? It's this. You double-click the fib. I turn off the trend line. I turn off everything except the 618, and I oftentimes put on the 0.65 as well, and the 786, and then I just remove the background, right? Mostly I'm using the 382, the 618, the 786, and the 886. Those are the only 4 fib levels I usually use. I don't really use the 236. I don't even really use the 382. I don't really use the 0.5. Mostly I care about the golden pocket and the 786 the most. Sometimes the 886 if it's giving me more confluences. If I stream 24/7, you would keep watching. That's so funny. I've never heard of a band called Darko US. ES is pumping like a world champion eater. Check out the ES right now. Pumping like a world champion eater. Wow. It is getting a nice pump, guys. It is getting a nice pump. Would you look at that? Wow. Oh, where do you place your stop loss on a limit order? At the invalidation point, right? If you're going to limit into a trade, it has to be at the invalidation point of that trade, right? So let's say that you're looking to short right here, just as an example, and you know that your trade idea is wrong if price comes above the weekly, right? So then you would set a limit order right here, or let's say you're looking to short a little bit higher. You'd set your limit order right here, and you'd make sure that your stop loss is above your invalidation. The invalidation just means where is your idea for entering the trade wrong. Because every trade needs to have an idea as to why you're entering into the trade. Why are you expecting a move up or a move down, right? You have to say to yourself, I'm expecting a move down because I expect that we're going to take the highs and then dump from here, right? That's my hypothesis, and I'll accept I'm wrong if we actually reclaim the weekly level. Because then I'll say to myself, we're probably not going to just grab the liquidity and dump. We're probably going higher if we're reclaiming the weekly. So I need to put my stop loss above the weekly, right? Every trade idea that we get into needs to have that point of invalidation, right? Let's check it out. Are we still building bearish CVD divergences? We're still building some, a little bit less than we were. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to head out. I love all of you, but I really have some things to do before in the next 45 minutes. So may God bless you all. Even if you're not religious, I pray you are very blessed in Jesus' name. May the Lord bless and protect you. May He shine light upon you. May He have grace upon you. May the Lord turn His face towards you and give you wholeness and peace. In the name of Jesus, the Messiah. I will see everybody in the next stream. So peace, guys. Have a great night.